Welcome to our channel, where we explore stories that shape our understanding of politics, society, and leadership. Today, we are delving into a thought-provoking development in South African politics. Floyd Shivambu, the Deputy President of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, recently made waves with his pointed remarks about the party's current state and leadership under Julius Malema. These comments, seen as both reflective and critical, have ignited intense debates about the direction of the EFF and its role in the broader political landscape of South Africa. Shivambu's choice of words, describing the EFF as a small, enviable fiefdom controlled by Malema, has left many questioning the internal dynamics of one of South Africa's most vocal and controversial political movements. This video will unpack the significance of Shivambu's comments, explore the historical context of the EFF's rise to power, and assess what these revelations mean for the future of the party. We'll also take a closer look at the emerging MK Party, or MKP, a new political force Shivambu appears to admire for its vision of unity among black progressives. Stick with us as we analyze the underlying tensions, explore the implications for South Africa's political landscape, and discuss whether the EFF can overcome its challenges. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications, and join the conversation in the comments below. Let's build a community where ideas and insights thrive. To understand the weight of Shivambu's remarks, it's essential to revisit the origins and evolution of the economic freedom fighters. The EFF burst onto the political scene in 2013, founded by Julius Malema after his expulsion from the African National Congress (ANC). The party positioned itself as a radical alternative to the ANC, advocating for economic transformation, land redistribution without compensation, and the nationalization of key industries. Its unapologetic rhetoric and bold red berets quickly made the EFF a household name, attracting both passionate supporters and fierce critics. Under Malema's leadership, the EFF gained traction by addressing issues that resonated deeply with marginalized South Africans. The party's focus on systemic inequality, unemployment, and land reform struck a chord with many who felt abandoned by traditional political players. However, the EFF's meteoric rise has not been without controversy. Allegations of corruption, internal power struggles, and a perceived reliance on populist tactics have often overshadowed its policy goals. Despite these challenges, the EFF remains a significant force in South African politics, often setting the tone for debates on economic justice and governance. Shivambu's recent comments add a new layer of complexity to the EFF's narrative. His description of the party as a small, enviable fiefdom highlights concerns about the concentration of power within its leadership, particularly around Malema. While the EFF has always prided itself on discipline and unity, critics argue that this has come at the expense of internal democracy. Shivambu's acknowledgement of the party's limited electoral success, pointing out that 91% of South African voters rejected the EFF in the last elections, raises questions about the party's ability to broaden its appeal and become a genuine alternative to the ANC. This self-critical stance is rare in South African politics, where party leaders often project unwavering confidence regardless of the facts. By admitting the EFF's shortcomings, Shivambu has opened the door to a deeper conversation about what the party stands for and how it can evolve. However, his comments also risk fueling perceptions of division within the EFF, particularly as he appears to praise the MK Party's approach to uniting black progressives. The MKP, which has positioned itself as a movement for inclusivity and governance, contrasts sharply with the EFF's image as a militant opposition party. Shivambu's remarks about the MKP attracting skilled individuals who bring value to governance suggest admiration for a model that prioritizes expertise over factional loyalty. The mention of Godrich Gadi, a prominent EFF figure, further underscores the tension within the party. Shivambu's critique of Gandhi as someone who relies on loyalty to Malema rather than leadership skills points to a broader issue of meritocracy within the EFF. This criticism resonates with those who believe that the party's focus on loyalty has stifled innovation and prevented talented individuals from rising through its ranks. These developments come at a time when South Africa's political landscape is undergoing significant changes. The MKP's emergence as a potential force for black unity challenges established parties like the ANC and the EFF to rethink their strategies. For the EFF, this means addressing perceptions of elitism and factionalism while reaffirming its commitment to the issues that initially drew supporters to its cause. Shivambu's remarks, though controversial, may serve as a wake-up call for the EFF to confront its internal challenges and adapt to an evolving political environment. The implications of this saga extend beyond the EFF. Shivambu's comments reflect broader frustrations within South African politics, where many feel disillusioned with the status quo. The MKP's focus on attracting professionals and thought leaders highlights a growing demand for governance driven by competence rather than ideology. This shift could reshape the country's political dynamics, offering new opportunities for collaboration and reform while posing risks for parties that fail to adapt. Looking ahead, the EFF faces a critical juncture. Will it embrace Shivambu's call for introspection and change, or will it double down on its existing strategies? Can the party reconcile its commitment to radical economic transformation with the need for broader appeal and internal democracy? And what role will Shivambu himself play in shaping the EFF's future? His willingness to speak out, despite the risks, suggests a desire for the party to live up to its ideals rather than settling for the status quo. As for the MKP, its ability to sustain momentum and translate its vision into tangible results will be crucial. The party's focus on unity and governance has resonated with a segment of the electorate, but it remains to be seen whether this can translate into lasting influence. For South Africa as a whole, these developments underscore the importance of robust political engagement and the need for parties to prioritize accountability, inclusivity, and vision. Thank you for watching this in-depth exploration of the tensions within the EFF and the broader implications for South African politics. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this complex story. Do you agree with Shivambu's assessment of the EFF? What do you think about the MKP's approach to politics? And what does this mean for the future of leadership and governance in South Africa? Share your insights in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let's keep the conversation going and work together to explore the stories that shape our world. Until next time, stay informed and engaged.